He'd be willing to take a risk of getting the disease if that's what it took to allow the economy to move forward. And he said that because he's late in life, that he'd be perhaps more willing than he might have been at a younger age, which seems to me to be an entirely reasonable viewpoint.
If you thought the death panel debate was dead, think again.
Now, remember those death panels we spent so much time talking about? Well, guess what? The death panels are back.
They are groups of healthcare professionals whom the federal government would pay to tell grandma and grandpa, which someday would be all of us, how to die.
Of course there are death panels in there.
In other words, the government will now pay doctors to counsel patients to opt out of medical treatment that might prolong their lives.
Sarah Palin's death panels are back.
Now, I want to start with you about the power of Palin. Was she able to move this debate with the death panel branding? Because it seems to me that really resonated with a lot of folks across the country.
Everyone's talking about seniors, and they're talking about the middle class and affordable health care. If the upper class is paying for the next two classes, and our seniors going to be in front of a death panel.
There will be a consultation between a caregiver and a patient to discuss things like hospice care and other issues, other end-of-life issues. And the question is whether there's any coercive element to this.
Bureaucracies will naturally tend towards exactly this kind of thing. And death panels may, in fact, be not too far off on the horizon because of the very nature of how socialized medicine and rationing works.
Silly to even think that that's what he's talking about, rationing. No, just less quantity. That's it. He didn't actually spell it out, death panel, so you can't call it that.
And this will be done by this federal board, which is really the death panel that Sarah Palin was talking about.
End-of-life care. End-of-life care. Let me translate. Bullcrap to English. End-of-life care. Night-night, Grammy. Pulling the old plug.
And, Tucker, no one reached out to me and said, as a senior citizen, are you willing to take a chance on your survival in exchange for keeping the America that all America loves for your children and grandchildren? And if that's the exchange, I'm all in. And that doesn't make me noble or brave or anything like that.